Kate, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kate. I'm a two-time brain cancer survivor, and this is my channel where I take you into my world, and today is the morning of Supernova 2023. I forgot what year it was. I'm very excited for today. I haven't been able to go to Supernova for a couple years because of medical reasons, and then also because of just how the world was. But I'm very excited to be going back. I'm going to be meeting two amazing voice actors, but this will also be the very first time I'm actually going alone. Normally I have friends to go with me, but it didn't work out that way today. So I'm going to go get dressed, put my makeup on, put in my contacts, and then we'll head off to the showgrounds. Let's go! Okay, hopefully this works because I have my headphones in, so I don't know if you'll actually hear me recording. But we're on our way to Supernova. This is what I look like. I have makeup on and my contacts in. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to change my contacts though, because the actual contacts are not 100%. They're a little off. So that means my eyesight has changed a bit, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But we're on our way to Supernova. It's 10:20, a little later than I wanted to leave, but I'm okay. I have my bag here. I chose the I solemnly swear I'm up to no good bag from Harry Potter. So that's carrying my drink bottle, lunch, and my scarf, because I never buy food at the conventions because they're like super duper expensive. So I just always pack my own because it's easier. And so I'm going across the road now. Okay, but so now it's a bit cold. Melbourne weather, very Melbourne weather, but I'm going to go try and catch a train and I will figure it out from there. Yeah. The train ride itself was very calm, very basic. There weren't that many cosplayers until you got to the station to go to the showgrounds. That's when you could see all the people in their costumes. But that wasn't the main thing that was making me panic just a little bit. So this is a layout of what the whole structure of the area looks like for the showgrounds. It's a rather large place, as you can see. There are two different pavilions. There's what I call the Artist Alley Pavilion, and then there's the Celebrity Pavilion. And I just went straight to the Celebrity Pavilion when I arrived because I had to go and make sure that I was there in time to get my two professional photographs done with Jim Cummings at 1:05 and Veronica Taylor at 1:45. And so because there was a gap between the two, I just didn't want to risk waiting around in another pavilion and not get there in time, because this was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So my plan was to stay in the Celebrity Pavilion for the majority of the day, and then once I finished everything I needed to do with the celebrities, all the interactions, then I was going to go over to the smaller Artist Alley Pavilion. So I've made it in. It's a bit loud, so I don't know how well you hear me. Oh, it looks really cool. I have to do one thing first before anything, and that is get my tokens. So I will search up on the map, because I have the map, and I will go and find where the tokens are, organize that, figure out how the tokens work, and then we'll go from there. So let's do that. I've literally been in here for like 5 minutes. I just saw two cosplayers dressed up as the two different versions of Elena from the Barbie Fairytopia movies, and oh my gosh, I had to get a picture of them because I grew up with Barbie, and so this was like they looked amazing. I'm going to put a picture in the place, but they looked absolutely amazing. And okay, distraction over. I need to actually find where I'm going and find the tokens before I forget. Oh, okay. Oh, I just met Jim Cummings, so I got a little autograph from Jim. He did the voice and everything. So I was just minding my own business, doing my thing. And then I give him, I tell him that I'll be seeing him later, and he recognized the pin I'm wearing. Because the pin I'm wearing is this little Tigger one here. I'm just going to go outside where I can hear more. Oh. But, oh my gosh. So yeah. Completely minding my own business. And so he gave me, I need to breathe. So yeah, I got the autograph from Jim Cummings, and when we were leaving, he said full on like stay as sweet as honey in the Pooh voice, and I full on started almost like crying. Like that was too much. I was not expecting that. I've also seen the line for Veronica Taylor, who's the other celebrity that I'm meeting today. She has a full backlog of line, and so I'm just gonna go ask and see if like how long she's here for. Because if she's here till like 6, then I'll come by a bit later for the autograph from her, just because it might take a while and I have photos, but we'll see. I just ran into this absolutely gorgeous Belle cosplayer. She was so sweet as well, and she was so pretty. Definitely putting Disney Princess to my cosplay list. That wasn't on there in the beginning, but now it is. I've also double checked with the people in charge how to handle the situation of the lines. They said to come back 10 minutes earlier and they will organize you and everything. So I'm just gonna walk around for 10 minutes. I have an idea of what I want to buy. I'm looking out for 2 keen things. One of them being the Lucy Harpelia character keys. But also I'm looking for a pair of dice that can go with my Hufflepuff. Yes, so yellow dice, which is, oh, these are pretty. Look at these clothing. Isn't this nice? Oh, I like that one. Isn't that one pretty? These are cool. But yeah, so I have an idea of what I'm looking for. I just need to find it, but I keep getting distracted because there are so many amazing cosplayers around today, and I'm in love with it all. So I'm going to stick on task. I have a limited amount of money and we'll figure it out from there. But I'm going to stay in this building until I have all the stuff done, and then I'll go around. So fingers crossed, let's see what I can find. Hopefully it's a good one. One thing I was really disappointed when I was there was that I didn't actually get to see any cars that are Batman cars. Normally there's at least one there. But other than that, I was really happy to be able to see everything that I could potentially buy. I used the time between the 2 photo opportunities to basically window shop so that I could figure out what I really wanted to buy in this pavilion before moving to the next one. This is the pavilion where I bought the backpack and a bunch of other things, but I also just wanted to walk around and see the things that I probably will not buy. And I love every single time I come here. There's always something new, something you're not meant to be expecting to see. Though I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't actually see any of the people that I was expecting to, cosplay-wise. I think I only saw one character from Stranger Things, and it was a Chrissy. I didn't get to see any... I didn't find any of the stuff that I wanted to buy, like I said. And I'm pretty sure I only saw one Batman and one Mandalorian with the Baby Yoda. So that in itself was pretty sad. But overall, I was really happy walking around, seeing everything I could buy and seeing all the amazing cosplays that they had. Okay. It's been a little while. I'm now just finishing waiting around to get my photo with Veronica Taylor, who is the voice of Ash from Pokemon in the English version, and she's like an icon, and so I'm about to meet her, and then I'll go back and get an autograph from her. But I've just been around and bought a few things, and I'll show them to you when I sit down and have lunch. But yeah, I met Jim Cummings as well, and I'll tell you all about that when I'm having lunch as well. I'm just giving you an update. It's gonna get crazy. A little bit crazy. But I still have an entirely different pavilion to look around and see, so I will come back to you in a moment. Hey, so I've just gotten my photo with Veronica Taylor, who is... Oh, it broke right here. That's not nice. So my bag just broke. It isn't break, it's like fixable, but it's broken in the sense that I need to redo the clasp. Oh my gosh. And now there's the line for the autographs. So I'll now stand in that. Okay, I'm finally leaving this building. Ready? Oh, Out. Finally. So I feel like I've been waiting 2 hours, but I'm saying goodbye to Veronica and this pavilion, saying hello to dinosaurs behind me. But now I'm gonna go to the other pavilion to see what it looks like. But yeah, very tired. Haven't been able to sit down and eat yet. Mum's on her way to the Chadstone place to do something, but she's gonna pick me up because there's no way I'm heading home. I'm so exhausted. Yeah, so it's been a very good day. I had my bag break on me. I actually probably got video of it, so I'll probably put it in the video somewhere. But for a day where I wasn't able to dress up, pretty good day. I definitely have ideas for next year and what I'm going to dress up as next year. But right now I'm going to go to the other pavilion, see what they have around. I still haven't found any dice. I found some things that I didn't think I was going to buy, but I bought anyway because they were just too good not to buy. But yeah, so I've met the two people I wanted to meet, Jim and Veronica, and so now I'm going to make my way, very sore feet, to the next pavilion. Let's go. Still busy, so we're going to go down the side. Whew. Go down each row and come back up again. So, I have an idea what I'm looking for. Some dice and then we'll go from there. But it is a lot quieter.
No.
Hi, sorry. Are those torture earrings?
Yes, they are.
Can I have a pair, please?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I barely ever see anything torture, so like I had to. I'll get my wallet out. It's somewhere in here. Oh.
That's all yours. I'll get you a receipt.
Thank you. I'll put in my pocket. They're too fragile. Oh. Thank you so much.
That's yours. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay. That's what happens when you see something that you need. Okay. So, there we go. Back on the grind. I saw Torchic earrings. I'll show you guys in a minute, but I love Torchic. Torchic is my favorite Pokemon of all time, so that was a must stop. Sorry, Lex. I'm not a huge Doctor Who fan, but that's still pretty cool to see. Alright, now down the next row. And they're all Star Wars. So much Star Wars stuff. But that's what you get. For stuff. They've got a droid, and that's where you would normally get photos. They're probably a bit tired out. So, oh, that's cool. It's like the traditional movie posters. Just keep walking around. Oh, an R2 here. How cute! Hi, Copper R2D2. And I'm also going to go. I need to find gate 1A. Alright. So I spoke to the people that were in charge. Oh, there's a Chibiusa, so that's cute. But they said gate 1A is by where the first building was. So I'm going to walk all the way back across and hopefully Mum will be there. It's all a bit confusing. I haven't been to Supernova in 2 years. Oh, this is the first year alone in general. So, well, that makes sense because there's building 1 over there. But that would make sense. So, well, time to walk through the crowd, find Mum, and get home. So, it's been a little over a week since Supernova. I would have done this section of the filming earlier, but I had forgotten about some assessments for university, and so I've been trying to finish those, but now I finished them, and so I'm gonna find a nice place to put this with some nice light. That's probably the best lighting is here, to be honest. Give me 1 second. So, I'm going to go and grab the things that I bought and show you guys a little haul of what I ended up buying at Supernova, and I'm actually really happy with everything I bought. So let me go find everything, put them on my bed, and then I'll show them all to you. Obviously I'm going to start with the first things that I did in the day, which was spending over 4 hours waiting in lines for autographs and professional photos with two very important people. The first person that I met and got an autograph for in the morning was this. So here is, probably this size better, here we go. This is my autograph by Jim Cummings, who is the current voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger in Disney. He was also the voice of Ray the Firefly from Princess and the Frog, and there's a bunch of other characters on here, and that's all the characters that he's voiced. And the fact that he was in Australia, I was like, I can't miss the opportunity to get his autograph. And so he signed it. He said to Katarina, and it's just, oh, I was like crying when I met him because he did the voices, and I had this little Tigger pin. But I did that in the first thing in the morning, and then I went and got a professional photo with him, and so this is me with him, and I'm not wearing my contacts, and I'm smiling, and I was on the verge of tears, and you'll get like a better view, like close-up view later on, but there's like a little Tigger pin that's on my collar, and there's actually a pin that my dad owns, and so that was like another reason why I had to meet Jim. And I'm so happy that I did, and I don't know if I ever will get to meet him again, and I'm so grateful that he was here in Australia and I got to meet him. Whew. And it was an emotional wreck because I cried afterwards, and I was like, I didn't actually cry, but I was like on the verge of tears, and I was like, I cannot cry. I'm wearing makeup that I spent a very long time on. But after waiting in line for him, I went and got an autograph of this lady. Now this is Veronica Taylor, and you may not know her, but you know the character she's most well known for. For what feels like forever, she has been the voice of Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. She's been the voice of the main character of Pokemon in the English dubbed version. And so growing up, if they had Pokemon TV in Australia, it would be the Pokemon in English. And if you guys don't know, Pokemon recently finished Ash's story, completely done, no more episodes. And so she was doing like this huge tour, I guess, to all the conventions, because like it's the big hurrah type of thing. And so she told me, it says on the autograph, it says, "Kate, follow your dreams, Veronica Taylor." And it's just, she was such a lovely lady. She's also the voice of Sailor Pluto, as well as Nico Robin from One Piece. And One Piece is one of the animes I absolutely love. It's one of the first animes I've ever been suggested to watch, and so that was another reason why I had to meet her. And yes, I did get a photo with her. This is the photo. She came prepared. She had Pokemon balls with her, and she was so lovely, and I'm so grateful I got the chance to meet her, especially with such how legendary she is in the voice acting community. And I hope maybe as someone who is in university for film, television, animation, I would love to work with either Jim or Veronica in the future. I think they'll be absolutely amazing. But now onto the physical things that I bought that are not pictures and autographs, because these were the only two, and these are the two people that left me in lines for over 4 hours. So let's go and see what I ended up buying later on afterwards. When I was waiting in between the time periods, because these were the times that I was seeing the celebrities, there was a little gap between a few of them, and so I was able to walk around there's quite a few buildings that you can go to. There's like one building that has like all the celebrities in it, and then there's another building that has artists, like an artist alley type of situation. There is still like stuff you can buy in the celebrities building, but there's like another building as well. So when I was in the celebrity building, I stayed there for majority of the day just because I was doing 4 different things. And when you get the professional photos, when you get the autographs, you can buy them beforehand. And when you buy them, they give you a time that you have to be there. And so, especially for the photographs, it's like very time sensitive. And so there were moments where I wasn't able to like go and explore the other building because you have to walk a little bit of a way and everything. But I was walking around finding things that I want to buy. And the first thing I found was this. This is Chopper from One Piece. I said beforehand that One Piece is one of the animes that I absolutely adore, and when I was walking around I found this, which is a little Chopper figurine, and there were 2 options you could get. So you can either get the standing chopper or the sitting down chopper. I don't know what else is written on this box because it's entirely in Japanese. And maybe one day I will take the time to actually learn Japanese, considering how much I want to go there and travel. I might as well learn a bit of the language so I'm safe. But it's basically a blind box and you have no idea what was in it. And so eventually I opened it and I got standing chopper. So here's my little chopper toy, my little friend. He's very, very cute. The details, like even on the paws, even the paws on the base have the little pads. The hat and the body, excluding the little pants, the pants aren't fuzzy, but the hat and the body are flocked. That's the term that they used. He's very small, very cute, and he actually sits on my bedside just because of how adorable he is. But that was the first thing that I bought, and I'm really happy I did. He's absolutely adorable. I love him to pieces. And then I kept walking around and I found Loungefly. And if you know what Loungefly is, Loungefly is backpacks, handbags, small backpacks, big backpacks, all that stuff, but it's all pop culture themed. And I've always wanted one, but I've never been able to find one that I like. Because sometimes their designs with me are either a hit or a miss. And I know in a couple years, I'm gonna be going to Disneyland Paris as a way to celebrate something really, really important to me. And so I was like, I need to find a small backpack. I would love to have a Loungefly backpack to take with me. And I absolutely fell in love with one. And so I ended up buying this. And it's Sleeping Beauty. So this is the Sleeping Beauty backpack. You can see her there with the animals and the castle, and on the back it has her and Prince Philip, and it says, and they lived happily ever after. And on the inside, it's probably going to be really, really difficult, so I'll get a photo and put the photo here. On the inside it has the good fairies, Flora, Fauna and Merryweather, and it's like, it's absolutely adorable. It's really small, it's not that big, but it is super light and super handy, and I'm really happy. And the colors are like my favorite colors ever. I love purple and blue, and so I think they've done an amazing design in designing this, and I'm so happy that I have this. This was the most expensive thing I bought the entire day, because Loungeflies are rather expensive, but since they were at the convention, they were like not as expensive as they would normally be, and also because there's no tax in having to buy it online. You can just buy it in person, so it was a bit cheaper than normal. So that's why I ended up buying it, which normally I wouldn't, but yeah, so that's the most expensive thing and the biggest thing, and now we've got a few more things that I ended up buying in the other pavilion. So let me show you what I got in the other building. So there was also, in the other building, there was a short story, oh my gosh, I forgot the word, short story shop. There we go, we'll just go with that. And I gave $10 to spin a wheel to win a prize, and you either get one of the free smaller things that they have, or you get a discount on the two bigger things. I ended up getting this. I won a Baby Grogu pin, and he actually glows in the dark. I haven't seen him glow yet, but I assume he will glow. I just need to leave him in the sun. I'm actually going to put him right behind the camera where there's a whole patch of sun at the moment, and I might be able to put a picture here or here, wherever I put it, of him glowing later on. But I ended up winning that, and that was super fun, and the people at the shop were really lovely. They were really funny as well. And then I started walking around the lines and like seeing things, and then I saw something that you probably saw me buy. You saw my reaction, and that was the Torchic earrings. Here they are. They are absolutely adorable little earrings. And some of you might be wondering, but Kate, you don't have your ears pierced. Why would you get earrings? I'm actually going to be getting my ears pierced this year. I'm very excited to do so. I'm just waiting for a time to have both Amy and Dion with me because I'm really scared. But here he is. This is the Torchic earring. Torchic is my favorite Pokemon of all time, yet for some reason, no one does any merchandise of Torchic. It's like only EVs or those sleeping ones or the grass ones. I want Torchic stuff. But like, yeah, so this will be one day hanging from my ears and looking really cute and adorable, but they're like handmade and everything. It's absolutely beautiful, and the lady that bought this for me, like, she was really sweet. And I guess you could tell I could not contain my excitement when I bought these, because it's a rarity to see Torchic merchandise, and so I'm just really happy with those. But moving on, I then also was looking around for a set of dice. Amy's birthday is coming up. Actually, by the time you see this video, her birthday was yesterday when I'm filming this section of the video. And so for her birthday, even though we haven't celebrated it yet, the actual party is still coming up. But we're doing a Hogwarts D&D session because we love make-believe, we love D&D. And so I was looking around for some Hufflepuff themed dice. I'm a Hufflepuff, I'm proud to be a Hufflepuff. If you have a problem with me being a Hufflepuff, you can leave. I'm not dealing with that negativity. And so I was looking around for a lovely set of black and gold dice, and I found this absolutely gorgeous set. It's a bit, there we go, shiny. But yeah, so this is the D20. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got black and gold, and it's just magical enough that it's not too overwhelming with either one. And since they were spiky dice, like especially the D4 is extremely spiky, they gave me a free box to put them in, even though the box isn't meant for this D4, but it's nice to have a good little box. So I have a dice set and a dice box that keeps them all safe, but that's not the only dice I ended up buying. I've always wanted a jumbo dice. I've wanted the big, fluffy, not really fluffy. I wanted one of the big dice sets. And so when I was walking around, one of the first dice I saw was this beautiful one, and it very much reminded me of the first set of dice I ever bought, which is purples and blues and golds. And I saw this and I was like, yeah, this is worth it. This is something I want to buy. And so this is my jumbo D20 that I bought. It is very big. The 20 is a bird. It's a cute little bird. There's lots of flowery designs and love hearts and very naturey. But when you actually have it in the sun, it's absolutely magical. But I absolutely fell in love with this, and it's super duper gorgeous, and it's so well created. And just to give an idea for those who don't play D&D, this is the normal dice in size, right? You have this one. This is the D20 in jumbo. Do you see the difference? That's a huge difference. That's like almost twice the size, if not more. But yeah, no, I've always wanted a massive jumbo D20, and now I have one, and it's really cute and really pretty, and I absolutely adore it. And now moving on to the final thing I bought. It is probably something that is a little not in my range of normal stuff. I'm getting into video games recently as I have more free time on my hands, and one game that my cousins have suggested to me is the Spyro games, and so I ended up finding this. It's a little Spyro keychain, and it is double-sided, so you can have him either way you want, and it's absolutely beautiful design, really gorgeous in how it was made, and it wasn't that expensive, and it was like on my way out because Mum was like, I'm now at this place to pick you up, because by that point I was like, my legs are done, I'm not walking anymore, I'm too tired for this, come and get me. I had been standing in queues for a very long time, so that makes sense, but I just picked this up on the way out, and it was absolutely worth it. It is so cute and gorgeous. I love it, I love it. But yes, so those were everything that I bought from Supernova. Overall, I was really excited about being able to go this year. It had been, you would have seen, I have a video on my channel of Supernova in 2019 when I was dressed up as Princess Bubblegum. This year I didn't have that luxury of dressing up purely because I was meeting two very important people in my life and I didn't want to be in cosplay for that. But also I haven't had the chance to work on any cosplays recently, and so hopefully next year I will be able to go to Supernova in cosplay. I'm working on a Catwoman cosplay because she is the love of my life. I love her more than anything in the world. It was lovely to be back at Supernova after being not able to be there because of COVID and just life in general, but it was a bit sad being there by myself. I feel like it's a lot more fun when you have people with you, or at least a meeting up with people. Sadly, that wasn't how it was working this year. But hopefully next year it'll be a lot more fun and I'll have more friends with me because I am making a lot more friends at university, and so I'm going to drag you all with me this time. We're all going to go to Supernova together. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me going to Supernova, and if you'd like to see more videos like this or other videos about my medical journey as a cancer survivor, join us, subscribe and join our little whatever's happening on here. I don't even know half the time. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.